Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Robbie with me. We've just beaten Bournemouth 3-2 at the Vitality Stadium. Rob, good game. Nervy at times, but a good game overall.
It's a great game. You know, I thought we started off like it was New Year's Eve. You know what I mean? There were some players there. Looked like they must have been out celebrating, man, because I'd never seen us so sloppy in such a long time. Summed up by the goal, innit? Gabriel, like, listen, we're not going to cuss him too much because he's been brilliant for us, and he went and reversed it by scoring a goal back. But
which is incredible, by the way. For it's that quick to bounce back mentality is what some players they'll cower after a bad mistake.
Monster, but you know what was he doing? Like he didn't look, he just passed it. But he wasn't the only one. Yeah. Zubimendi like gave the ball away a couple of times. Like everyone was at it at the back. Like I was like, what's going on? We're so sloppy. Only really, I'd say in that first half, Madueke was really good. Timber was okay. Rice, unbelievable. But then in the second half, to the credit of the team, they came out. Zubimendi was like a completely different player in the second half. Got hold of the ball. We started controlling it in midfield, and couple of nice goals, man. Couple of good moves. Scored some good goals. We're looking 3-1, looking super comfortable, and then out of nowhere, that Croupier, I've watched a few times this season, man. He's a quality player. They bring him off the bench a lot, and he always seems to come off with a goal. And that was an unreal goal that he scored. And then all of a sudden, you're under pressure again.
You're under pressure.
You're under pressure again. You know what I mean?
Minutes.
But I thought that we handled that pressure really well. We defended brilliantly, and saw it over the line. And that is a massive 3 points. And yet another game that we've reversed. Last year we lost there, remember?
They've done a double on us.
They've done the double over us last year. Bournemouth, they've done the double over us.
Home and away.
So that's Bournemouth done the double over us. We drew against Brighton. Yeah. We lost to Villa, right? Or we drew with Villa last year. There's a lot of games last year where we dropped points that we have turned those games around. And this is the latest one. So fantastic result. And now it's over at City, innit? Let's see what you can do tomorrow against Chelsea, and well, if whoever turns up for Chelsea, you know what I mean? But listen, it's about putting on pressure, innit? Yeah. And that's what we're doing. We're putting on pressure. You know what I mean? Now they know they can't really afford to go there, or when they're at home, they can't really afford to drop points in that game. You know what I mean? But fantastic performance today.
Yeah, the league will start to open up a bit now.
And let me just say, they're a good side.
Yeah, we were saying that. We was watching, saying this. Especially that first half, they had good build-up in play as well. They were playing through us at times.
They're a good side. They're a good side, man. I'm surprised that nobody's not coming for their manager. You can see the way they play. They're very aggressive in the press.
Damning stat though, they've in the last 11 games they haven't won though, Robbie. A lot of draws.
They haven't. You know what I mean? Like, probably they don't have the ability to, do what we did today, where to bring on Saka. You know what I mean? Trossard and Jesus. You know what I mean? They don't have that, but you got to say the way they play, man, is very impressive. You know what I mean? And they're going to give a lot of teams pressure. You can see they're established Premier League team now, but. Massive 3 points, absolutely huge. And Declan Rice.
We'll get to Declan Rice. There's definitely a lot of quality in this Bournemouth side. It was actually a really good game to watch. Let's go back. You said at the beginning, it's like the players could feel the cold that we were feeling in the stands. Like they were misplacing passes. It was a bit all over. It's a bit sloppy. In that first half.
New Year's Eve celebrations caught up with him.
Let me ask you this. Now, I know you're a big Saka fan. Of course, many fans are. Fans have been criticising him quite a bit of late. Noni starting today, was that to give Saka a rest? Was it tactical? Was he being dropped, Saka, there?
No, I don't think he's being dropped. I think it's rotation, isn't it? We just had a game a few days ago. We've got Liverpool coming up very soon as well. I thought it was very smart rotation today. And I thought Madueke was excellent in that first half. He was our best player. He was cooking down the wings there. You know what I mean? He created the havoc that caused the first goal. And I thought he had a really, really good game, Madueke. A little bit unlucky to come off.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's what we've got this year. We can rotate. Last year, Saka had to start literally every game. Yeah. But this year now, you can rotate him. And this is the time to rotate because, there's so many games over this Christmas period. And we've got so many games coming up in January as well. So I thought he was smart to do that today. Saka will probably start when we play against Liverpool. But it's good rotation. I mean, people look at it and say, well, Eze didn't get on today.
Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah. I forgot that again.
Do you know, I was looking at a squad today, right? Eze didn't get on. You know what I mean? You've got Mars Lewis, Skelly didn't get on. Havertz weren't even on the bench. You know what I mean? Even Wanyeri not on the bench. You know what I mean? The squad at the moment is really, really strong. And we're going to need that. We're going to need that because there's a lot of games coming up, you know what I mean? And if you can rotate and freshen up in certain areas. And you could see that. Madueke, he was unbelievable. He was electric, innit?
Yeah, very good. It's
So
very direct.
That's
very
great that you can let Saka just rest off, or even give Saka a problem. Let it be a problem, so the manager says, "Boy, I don't know, maybe I start Madueke against Liverpool." You know what I mean? That's what we want,
And that's
what we want.
That's the headaches that, like you said, most fans want from Arsenal. Like we always big up the squad, but it's nice to see Madueke stepping in. And do you know what?
Yeah.
It's nice to see an Arsenal player step in and take the opportunity, because sometimes of past I've seen players come in for injured players and not really lit the world alight. But today, Noni Madueke, hats off.
He did well. He did well in Capia. When he stepped in and did well. You know what I mean? Like it's about players stepping up. You know what I mean? And it's about when you do rotate the squad, whoever comes in does the business. And I thought today, Madueke was fantastic. It really was.
Is there an issue or problem that the attackers didn't score today? We had to get goals from our defender Magalhaes and Declan Rice.
You know what? Gyökeres didn't score today, but I thought he had a big hand in that second goal. You know what I mean? That's what you want from your centre forwards. A lot of strength, a lot of hold-up play, and that helped to create the goal. You know what I mean? But bro, I don't care who scores, man. We just got to win these games, man. We just got to win these games, man. I mean, we don't have to have a Haaland that scores 50 goals. We just need need the team to keep scoring goals. You know what I mean? People say remember a few weeks ago, people said we're not scoring goals. We scored 3 today. Yeah. We scored 3 today, you know what I mean? And Declan Rice, what can I say about this guy? I mean, he didn't play the other day. He looked up for it today. He was like, unbelievable yet again. Man of the match by a country mile. I can say that from now. And 2 goals. And just like everything about him, the way he gets better and better every week. World class.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's world class. Anybody who now says that this guy's not world class,
they're lying to themselves.
They don't watch football.
Yeah, they don't.
You tell me. You really have to think hard to think of another sort of box-to-box midfielder in world football that's much better than him. There's not many. I mean, Rodri in his prime obviously was the best. Rodri's been injured for a while. I think at the moment Rice has taken over from Rodri.
They will. Yeah, of course. Like people, if you watch football, you'll know that Declan Rice was incredible today. And it's funny. It's like you actually reminded me. Aston Villa, he wasn't even. He didn't play. He didn't come on. He didn't play. He was out of the squad. So he came back to this game and stole the show.
Again, that shows you about the squad, right? Because if Declan Rice was missing last year, we'd be in trouble. Declan Rice didn't play the other day. Saka didn't start today. You know what I mean? These are 2 of our main players. So it shows that the squad rotation really is working. But this guy is world class, man. There's no doubt about it now. You know what I mean? There's no question in it. He's a world class player. And I think if he can get a league title, that's when everybody just says it's not even a question anymore. It's just like automatic. Yeah, he's a world class player, because he is.
I wonder who. This is me going well ahead, but who gets a statue if we start winning trophies out of the players? Not now, way down the line. I just always think like, who's been basically the question actually really is, who will be the star of the season if we win a trophy? Like, who is the main player?
The statue of Ryan, he's over there. Right? made out of wood, sustainable materials.
some leaves. And some leaves. You get a statue.
With sustainable materials.
It'll stay there.
First half wasn't sustainable.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing he's right on. It weren't sustainable.
It wasn't great.
That first half definitely weren't sustainable, right? And
some passes.
But you know what I mean. To their credit, they realised that and they didn't play like that in the second half. So
have we seen a lot of that this season? Like 45 minutes of just not. I thought
that was a poor first half, because it wasn't just a fluency; it was the amount of times we gave the ball away.
Yeah.
I was shocked by the amount of times we gave the ball away. You know what I mean? And we could quite easily have went in. If Gabriel got that goal back, quite easily have gone in like a goal down. You know what I mean? They were all over us in that first half. But come the second half, it was a different game, and you know what I mean? We played very well.
Gonna need to see a little bit more going forward. This is 2026 now. I was gonna say you want to see more of this, but really we need to kick on a little bit. Obviously Liverpool up next.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a big game. As bad as Liverpool have been playing, it's a massive game. You know what I mean? But it's at the Emirates, man. You know what I mean? We owe them one as well. Remember when we played them? I don't think there was anything in that game apart from a worldie from Szoboszlai.
They got players at AFCON as well.
It will still be dangerous. It'll still be dangerous because, listen, as poor as Liverpool have been this season, they still got world-class players in their team. They're still the champions, you know what I mean? And they're going to want to come and stop us, you know what I mean? So
they're beating us already this season. So this is a team that it's technically revenge.
We're going to have to really step it up. But listen, I'm confident with how this team are playing right now, you know what I mean? This is a good streak we've been on. I think I saw a stat the other day that we haven't won that first game of, you know, maybe Julian will come on and be able to give the right stat on it. But we haven't won that first game going into the new year for quite a long time. So again, that's another hurdle over. We can do it this year, man. We can do it. We
just say this a minute.
It can be done, man. It's going to be, as I keep saying, we're going to have a lot of, you know, stressful nights. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Even this, looking comfortable, then it's stressful again. We're going to have a lot of those, man. But I think this team now has to cope with it.